Waldorf is a community, and it is a place where, to me, children belong. They have a place where they can feel like they have a home. We want, as parents, we want our kids to grow up into adults that can have self-confidence, they have will, motivation, and they, have a goal, but they can solve problems. They can know that they can solve the problems. And we know that if they know how to solve problems, if they know how to figure it out, that they'll be okay, no matter what. When you look at how the Waldorf curriculum is designed, it is designed to create children who know how to figure things out. So when I first came to the school and came for a tour, I listened to how they teach, and it struck me that the Waldorf curriculum is designed to go along exactly with how a child learns. So my older son was in 3rd grade, and then my younger son was in 1st grade. And we'd gone through the public school before, and at that time we were getting disillusioned by the public school. And so then we started looking to see what we could do to make the experience better for my son. But then when I came and looked at the Waldorf school, it just felt like that was the right thing. What makes Waldorf unique is how it dovetails with how the brain actually develops. So the nerves are like electrical circuits. And when you have an electrical circuit, electrical circuit's like a light switch. You turn the light switch on, the light turns on. But if you take off the switch and just look at the wires, those wires are the nerves, and the colored stuff that surrounds it is something called myelin, which is this insulation that surrounds the nerves. And as a baby develops, what's actually happening is that the brain is putting insulation on the nerves as it goes down. So a baby, when it's first born, has no control over anything. And then you start to see it have head control, which is at the very base of the brainstem. And then it goes down the spinal cord, so they get head control, they get arm control, they get truncal control, they get pincer grip. And then they go down and they start to be able to sit, they start to be able to crawl, they start to be able to walk. When Waldorf comes in, what they do is they are teaching the skills that the brain is looking to master at every single step of the way. Like, that is what makes the Waldorf education unique, is how they teach and what they teach. It's inevitable that you're going to end up with children who feel more capable. What they do is they teach things by doing, and what I think of as experience learning, which is fundamentally how the brain learns when you're a young child. So as a young child, you're not ready to learn from words. You're ready only really to learn by doing. In Waldorf, they talk about having a connection between your head, your heart, and your hand. And to me, that's what it is. You're trying to have them learn to think, feel, and then do things. When I came, I was just blown away. I watched how they taught my younger son reading. And what they did is they first just read stories so that the kids learned to translate words into ideas and thoughts and imagine it and just think about it. And then the next day, they would have the kids draw paintings or drawings about the story that they had from the day before, so that they had to remember it and work on their memory, and they had to visualize it by actually drawing. And then after they do this, then they teach them the letters and how to decode, so that when they actually start reading, how can you not understand what's being said? To me, it was just so night and day between the public school and Waldorf, that as soon as I started hearing how they actually teach, it didn't really make much sense to go somewhere else. Because to me, I've always thought that my goal as a parent is to make the kid grow up feeling like they are capable. If a child is given a challenge that is at their level but they can meet it, then they learn to feel good, right? And that is how they learn capacity. I'm hoping that they come out of this really understanding how to observe, how to learn how to think and look around and make choices and decisions for themselves, and know that no matter what happens, that they might wobble, but eventually they'll be able to walk in a straight line and figure out how to get to where they want to go.